Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is part 4 of my Fallout New Vegas Dead Money video walkthrough. Quite a mouthful, that one. And we last left off getting trapped in this room by the lovely fog out there, the fog of doom. And as my life is getting a bit low, bang a few stim packs in and we can carry on. So it's basically leapfrogging back and forth for areas where there is no fog and where there's a ton of fog. So just be very careful, because if you get stuck in it, it will start to kill you. But luckily enough, these rooms are completely loaded with things that are going to help you get your life back, or any ailments that you might have taken through conflict and whatnot. Just be always aware to check as much as you can, because there's some really crafty game design at work here. And there's a couple of areas like this. This is a sink with 5 HP restoration and 5p radiation, so it's P? What the fuck am I on about? It's not money. And it's not the best source of health, but later on you'll come to toilet water that doesn't give you any radiation, and it might be boring as balls to keep drinking from it, but it will give you a life and there are no adverse effects from it. So I say definitely take some time to have a sip of that if you're a little down on items. And another edited out loading screen before we take on the next ghost person, which is a harvester, who's slightly different. This guy's going to toss spears at you, so be careful of those. But luckily enough, if he's packing them, it means you can take them off his dead body and use them to repair your weapons. And you're going to see me doing this a lot because this is kind of the theme of this DLC. Look at that. That dude runs at God. God does a Mike Tyson and knocks him the fuck out. Which is one of the reasons why I kept him around, because he really does not mess about. And that's just a testament to how many you're going to get in this DLC. That is a shit ton of spears. Look at those. And each one of them is going to help you repair the weapon, so as I mentioned before, it's super useful. And then you just carry on. You'll notice I've got my torch on, which is a necessity for anybody that's playing this without messing with the brightness, because this game is dark as fuck, and there's absolutely no excuse for it. But here we are back at the fountain, where Dean has somehow magically beaten us to. And here commences another conversation with him. Purely because I'm trying to figure out what his story is and find out some more information on him. Right now you don't have to do this. If you're wanting to just carry on with the game, you can just go straight and follow the waypoint and see exactly where the game leads you next, which is to the next member of a crew we need to recruit, which is the female member, and one of the more interesting. I say interesting, I should really say mysterious, because she's having memory problems. She's also having speech problems, but we'll get to those when we get there.
I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
And I don't think this conversation is very long, so fingers crossed there shouldn't be any more chipmunks singing. And we can get back to the gameplay.
The same need, not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the
He's just embellishing a little bit on the origins of the ghost people and why they are the way they are.
Tried talking to them, bribing them.
And as we're hearing, they don't respond to any kind of external stimuli. They just do what they do. They don't talk, they don't hear, they do hear obviously, because they're like primal animals, but
My advice?
the equivalent to feral children running around forest fucking up panthers or something.
Don't rile them up. Normally, if they find out someone's trespassing,
And here he's just explaining how that if you get a pack of them, you're probably going to be fucked, but of all the points on this game that I've been swarmed by a lot of the ghost people, I've never really been in that much trouble, because they're pretty weak, so it's not really a cause of concern. The real threat in here is the goddamn fucking holograms, because you can't kill them, and they storm after you pretty quickly. And there's a bit more exposition there on the cloud and the noxious ship.
And explosives a bit.
Come on, Dean, shut up. Get on with it. And then we go back to the game. And as I've realised now that picking these chips up is probably going to benefit me, you're going to see me doing it a hell of a lot more. So just plunder as much as you can, like the good old pirates we are. And admire the nice little blue tiling there, mixed in with the slight mosaic pattern. And as you can see, it's just round the corner to the next objective, so get your ass in gear, get moving. And as I said, there's generally the 3 stages to this DLC, so we're coming to the end of the first stage. I know another joy of editing there gets rid of the atrocious loading sequences that this game has. And the first thing you'll notice here is your collar has started beeping, and at this moment in time I still haven't realised why the fuck it beeps, so you're going to see me running and hiding and hoping to God that I keep my head. And if anybody's trying to go through this without shooting any of the speakers and, you know, doing a psycho run, you're going to pretty much see a decent guide for that, because at this moment in time, by pure idiocracy, I don't realise how the mechanic works, and I'm just going to run down this tunnel now and pray to God that I don't die. Once I've killed these dudes who's throwing his spear at me like a fucking Zulu. And I put the bear trap on my hand there, but I switched back. And the reason for that is because I've hotkeyed the weapons that I'm probably going to be using on this DLC onto my D-pad of the pad. And obviously the D-pad on the Xbox 360 pad is about as useful as a piece of dog shit for, you know, cooking your dinner. It's just ridiculously poor. And every time you try and press left, it goes up and right and shit, and you get stuff you don't want. And that's a pretty interesting aim at that, and it's probably, well, one of a kind, because I can't remember seeing any other aim at half like that. There we go. Beeping stops. This is the first safe zone for you. On this far side. So just keep making your way through. And if you do see the speakers or the machines that emit the frequency, be sure to take them out. Unfortunately, my guide won't show you where they are, because I didn't fucking realise what they were. So here we go, another tense moment of inching forward to see when it starts. Doing a cheeky save, just to make sure that I don't die. Which I probably should have edited out, but you know, there you go. So it's emitting a high pitched and then it stops, so I know I'm safe. And then you push forward. Still safe. That's a boarded door, you can't go that way. Collar's beeping again. So right, I know now that when I stand there I'm safe, so I'm going to a big run for it and pray to God. It's beeping, it's still beeping. Whoa, it stopped beeping, thank God. And right, there's obviously going to be the toxic cloud in here, but you can push past it and go up the stairs, as you'll see me do. And once you get through here, you will get out of it. There you go. But then you start beeping. And see, if I'd have realised then, I swung for it, but because it didn't blow up, I didn't think it was anything to hit. And I luckily get out of the range, so I don't lose my head, but that shit was close. And there you go. Destroy that, you'll not have any problems on this balcony. Nice little double bed there for the toddlers. With the state of those mattresses, it looks like they used to shit the bed. More Madre chips, just search what you can. And just be careful, because as you can see, this collar's going off everywhere. It's pretty damn ridiculous, this section, I thought. And there's another safe spot for you. So pick up the ammunition and just keep checking your map to see where you're supposed to go. That's the biggest problem with the map on this game, though. It doesn't give you any kind of depth perception, so you don't know if it's above you or below you. And it can sometimes waste many a time running around thinking you're in the right section and it's a couple floors above you and you never realised. But just keep making your way through this maze. More beeping. So when you start holding your breath and hoping you don't die. There we go, more safe spots, more spots of danger. Just keep pushing forward. Uh-oh. Ooh, that shit was close. Another doorway. Once again, there could be traps, but just check everything you can, because there's always going to be goodies. I think we've picked up our first bobby pin. We might be able to break into things now. More junk food and useless pieces of equipment that you probably can't use in this DLC to create anything with. And there we go, there's a red indicator on my compass there, so I know that there's enemies here. I press the back button, it doesn't let me wait, that tells me that we're going to be fighting. We go toe to toe and I win. See you later, pal. But yeah, if your character is spec'd out to swing swords and things like that, you're going to have such an easy time with this, because I was actually gobsmacked by how little weapons you find in the entire DLC. I thought we were going to get something really unique, like the Tesla cannon or something that you got on Broken Steel. But unfortunately, the only real unique stuff you get is shit that you don't really want. All sorts of Bunsen burners and random shit on that desk, like some kind of meth lab. But just keep pushing forward, keep following your objective. Pick up more of the food that probably tastes like anus. And now we're on the roof. Oh, and there we are. We're going to be introduced now into the stashes that Dean Domino has left around the Sierra Madre. And I think there's about 18 or 20 of these to find. It probably just gets you a miscellaneous quest, a bit of experience. There's no achievement or anything else for it, so I only show the ones that I came across, and I come across about 4 or 5 of them. If you're wanting to find them all, unfortunately this is not the guide for you. This is just me running around this DLC as an idiot and then dropping on some of my experience to help you guys get through it if you're having any problems. And there we pick up the kitchen knife, which I used for quite a while because melee weapons are all the same to me, and this one's kind of faster than the double-handed ones. Because obviously anybody that's played Fallout knows two-handed weapons you move slower than you do single-handed weapons when you run. And a quick tip is to put them away, and then you'll get your movement speed back. So for this next section I'm going to run around with this knife because it's got pretty decent stats, and it makes me faster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gee, whoa! How close was that shit? I thought I was going to die then, but luckily enough I didn't. And there you go, a nice little med kit full of liquid goodies to help us get through this. And just be careful of the beeping and just try and make your way to this doorway. Nice bit of scratch writing on the wall. And here we go, inside a new environment. So the first thing you can do on here is you can check this stuff, because we're going to be introduced to a couple of different mechanics inside this place. And that is these holograms that I've been mentioning on the last few. And the cool thing about the holograms is they generally patrol a certain route around the environment, and if you can get to one of those hacking stations, you can reprogram the route and make them get away from you, so you'll never come across them. But I have 100 sneak, so if there's any areas like this, you're going to see me sneaking through them. And I don't know if you've noticed along that corridor there, but there was a blue light on the wall. Do you see it there just to the right? That is one of the machines that will affect your collar, so destroy it when you can. And it'll make this section a lot easier than I'm probably going to make it look. But we're coming to the end of this video, so subscribe, rate, comment if you enjoy what I'm doing. You know, hit that shit up, tell your friends. This thing's only going to keep getting bigger. But yeah, thank you for watching, and thanks for contributing to what I'm trying to build here. More videos will be coming, just be as patient as you can, and thank you for your time.